welcome to another brand new episode here on Carmlan's Farm. So the weekend has rolled round again, unbelievably. But as I say, today we are going to be drilling some sunflowers in here. And let's just sort ourselves out with the buttons. There we go. So yeah, so sunflowers in here, and then on the other side, I don't know if you can remember, but from the last episode we ploughed and power harrowed this field, and then we also ploughed and power harrowed the new field at the end of the sugar beet field, at the end of this field as well, actually, funny enough. So that needs drilling, but we're going to drill that with wheat, so that should all should be good. Sorry, not with wheat, with canola, sorry. And as I say, we've got a field to our left there, soya beans that's ready to, that's growing and will soon be ready to harvest. The sugar beet, as I say, is ready to harvest, but I just at the moment haven't got the money for the equipment that I need to harvest it, so we're going to have to unfortunately wait around on that one because I need to earn some money. But we've got our chickens that are doing very well. Obviously our sheep have now started to produce wool, the beef cow are fattening, the pigs are fattening, and the dairy cows won't be long before they start producing milk, so you know, give it a little while and we'll be well in, so you know, we're okay, sort of thing. But yeah, so it's not going too bad. But as I say, without further ado, I think in this one what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to some time lapse, because we've got a lot to do today, a lot to get through, and then I'll meet you at the end of the video when again we summarise and we go through what we've done today. So I will see you in a second. Bye for now. And I'm back. So that's the drilling done, and as you can see, nearly the rolling completed as well. Excuse me, and it's gone very well. Busy day again tomorrow though on the farm. We'll do tomorrow. We will get on with. We'll do a complete animal check. So we'll go check the chickens, make sure they've got all the feed they need, the sheep, the pigs, the cows, the beef stock. Make sure they've got their feed, their food, and their water. And then we'll get on with directly in front. On beyond that sugar beet field is a grass field. We'll get that cut. We can get those bales sold. We've got quite a lot of silage in stock at the moment, so what we can do is we can get those bales that we produce on there sold, and that will then give us the money for our sugar beet equipment, because I want to get that sugar beet off that field, and I want to get obviously the next crop in. I'm very keen to keep things moving, and making sure that everything is working as efficiently as possible, but also we're maximising every bit of space that we've got. I'd also like to, as I've said this before, but we just haven't had the money yet, but I'd like to start getting the grapevines in. I'd like to start getting the olive groves in, and getting some factories and productions into the farm and into the into play as well, because obviously they're going to all help us to make money and get away from having to sort of silage and bale every time we buy a field, or we can just go into a field and we can probably just plough it and straight away get those fields producing. So the next, obviously, the way we're going next is we're going to start to buy fields out there next, and they will be all arable fields. Those fields that side of the river won't go into development or production, and that's, I think, also as well why I've kind of held off on the grapevines and the olive groves, because I'm not really sure at the moment which side of the road to put them, because where the farm is, I might be expanding all the way across to the river, putting in the factories there that I want in the game and that we need in the game, in order for us to be able to do everything. Because I don't, when we set out this sort of save and where we were going, the idea was that we would do all the animals, that we would do all the productions, that we would do everything really that the game had to offer. And we need to sort of start working towards that. We've been playing this now, that I can't remember how many episodes we've been doing this, but we've been doing it for a while now, and we need to sort of start to get those into action, because obviously this save can't go on forever, and over the next few months, well, few weeks and few months over the channel, across the channel, there are going to be quite a few changes, because, as I say, the views have sort of basically stalled on my videos again, and also as well the subscriber count has virtually stopped, which is worrying, because as I say, I sort of want to. Are these all empty? No, so they're fine. Obviously I would like that subscriber count to keep going up the way that it's been going up over the last few months. So there's going to be quite a few new series coming, new maps, and new sort of ways of looking at things and doing things. And right, still no milk, but that's fine. But everything else is good, so we've no need to worry about them too much. But as I say, the rest of the animals we'll do in the next episode. But we'll also as well as I say, bale that grass, and then we'll be able to buy the equipment for the sugar beet. As you know, in terms of what I was just sort of talking about there, in developing, you know, we may well be developing this way and all the way to the river, and that's kind of why I've held off on the grapes and the olive groves, because the grapes, it was planned were going here all the way to the end there, and then across the top and across that field was going to be the grapes, and then the other side of this field. I've actually got my yield bonus plus 100%, and that is, as I say, it's taken me God knows how many months to work out. The reason why I was getting 98 and not 100 was because I wasn't mulching. But yeah, so, and the olive groves was going to go in here. Oh, this grass is also available to be mowed, so that means the grass over there and over there is also ready to be mowed. So we've got some mowing to do, but as I say, hopefully the mowing that we're going to do, I might do most of it off camera, to be fair. But most of the mowing that we're going to do, or all of the mowing that we're going to do, is going to be sold, and that will give us the money for, you know, for doing what we need to do. We need the sugar beet equipment. You know, we can get some factories in, we can get you know, some other bits and pieces going, and as I say, and then the idea is that we will have all the productions going and selling. Would love to do cotton for the material and fabric, so that I could do the textiles and stuff like that, because the sheep, it's going to take a long time for them to produce enough wool to, you know, to get what sort of I want to do. However, you know, unless anyone out there that's watching this episode knows of a way I can harvest cotton without having to use one of the big cotton harvesters, because their horsepower is well over 200. So that kind of leaves me stuck with cotton. I would like to, because, you know, again, it's another crop that I've never done in Farming Sim 22, mainly because Farming Sim 22 has been me playing UK maps, which I haven't normally done either. Normally it's the big American maps that I tend to play in 19, you know, sort of, and all the other iterations of the game. You know, I was playing sort of big American maps or Australian maps or whatever, but mainly American maps really. And so the opportunity to do cotton was always there, but just doing sort of mainly UK maps this time in 22. Obviously we don't grow cotton, you know, whether it's not high enough or whether, you know, but obviously we don't have the climate for it. And so you know, it's something I would have liked to have done on this particular save, but the as you can see, the oh, maybe a new tractor. The oh, hang on, wrong one. The harvesters are, just find that, 550, 590, 415, so they're too high. And in here, there's no sort of basic way to harvest it, so it leaves me kind of stumped. I would like to do sugarcane as well, and obviously we could use that, but that's going to take an awful long time. So whether we have a small field dedicated to sugarcane or not, I don't know, but I'm not sure. But again, mainly because the harvester is, well, it's not much over, it's 153 horsepower over, but it's still over. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. Hope you've enjoyed it, and as I say, in the next one we're going to get on, we'll check all the animals. We'll also tidy this yard up a little bit and get some of the machinery back to the sheds, and we'll also have some fertilising and or spraying to do next time as well. But all that's left for me to say is thanks ever so much for joining me on this episode. I've really enjoyed having your company, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye for now.